going on, party people? We're back, and I'm commentating some Revival 3 gameplay. I was chatting with F1anky on Discord. Sent me his replays from Revival 3 Week 1 Swiss, of course. Asked if I could commentate it. He said yeah, and here we are. So, commentating someone else's battle today. Let's see how this goes. This is best of 3, and I have no idea how this goes. I can't remember if he even told me the result or not, but I'm assuming it's going to be good. So yeah, F1anky against Frogsella. Let's see how it goes here. So Charizard lead, interesting. Against a Skarmory lead, you got to think Skarm's going to want to get out of here. Into Swampert. Oh. Sorry, but I got a little ahead of myself. This is a Fire Blast, but you got to think he's going to scout for the HP Ice. They're going to double on a Registeel. So go for the Protect there. And Skarm comes about, and then F1anky sees that and goes back into Charizard and sets up a sub, but the Scar stays in. It goes for Toxic, though. Thinking maybe Aurora is going to come there. Swampert's back in for the Fire Blast, but you got to be fearing an HP Grass here, you got to think, right? And there it is. Does a lot. Doesn't kill, though. Break the sub with a Surf, so Frogsella in a bit of a pickle there. Jolteon comes out on a sub. Breaks this up with a T-Bolt. Big Fire Blast coming here. Yup. That's doing so much. This Charizard's putting in so much work. It's crazy. Registeel comes back out to take the T-Bolt. And they Baton Pass out. And Tar comes in. We got Sand, folks. Seismic Toss on the Tar. I mean, you gotta think Registeel's taking Fire Blast or a Break quite well, but oh, they're going for the Focus Punch on the T-Wave, and it connects. Still takes that. It's not going to take 2. Goes for the Seismic Toss just in case they want a Focus Punch again. They don't that turn. They didn't charge up for it. Salamence comes out, no Focus Punch. Not that would have done anything to Salamence anyways. And Tar is out on the Rock Slide. Doesn't do too much at -1. Focus Punch is coming, but the Tar subbed. Breaks through the para there and breaks the sub on F1anky's Tar. Going for it again. Subs again. So F1anky's scouting for a full para, which he gets right there. And oh, he's going for the Focus Punch of his own, and this will definitely connect. Takes out the Tar. Okay, interesting Tyranitar sub Focus Punch. I know I'm well aware is a thing, but yeah, it took a while to reveal the Focus Punch there. Flygon comes out. Makes you wonder what's last. Maybe this is a Superman build with another one. Maybe a Gengar in the back. Though there's no spike, so maybe not Gengar, but maybe another Floatymon in the back. Flygon comes out on the Zapdos. They're missing some turns there. Agility Zapdos. Now, I think this was after Speed Pass. Maybe not. Oh, no, there's Speed Pass for this round, I believe. So this thing could Baton Pass out. They go for the HP Ice. The Flygon actually takes it. Is that super effective? That was super effective, right? Let's see that again. Because I was like, there's no way it's taking HP Ice. Must be a pretty bulky Flygon. Yeah, no, it's HP Ice. Okay. There you go. Flygon gets off the Toxic. That's big. Switches into Skarm on the Protect turn. Charizard comes out on the Toxic. Okay, so Charizard can't be doing this sub shenanigans all that much from here, but they just unload a Fire Blast and just take out the Skarm. No spikes, but again, this is looking like some kind of... could be a Superman team here. Jolteon's back out. Flygon comes out on the Baton Pass. Good play by Frogsella there. Into the Poison Zapdos. And Flygon goes for the obvious Protect as they go for the HP Ice here. I shouldn't call that obvious. I mean, both these players have been switching around quite a bit. Registeel comes out to take the HP Ice. Takes that quite well. I don't know if it's taken a T-Bolt, though. Guess we're not going to find out as they go for it and bring the Flygon back in. Good play by F1anky. Zapdos goes down to Sand and Toxic. Bayonet comes out. Interesting. Some Bayonet gaming here. Probably, I wonder if this was a... I didn't follow the Jim Cool Bayonet saga on his YouTube page there, but I do wonder if this is one of his teams. Big Shadow Ball. Bayonet's got a really high base attack. Well, maybe not really high, but a lot higher than you'd expect. It's like base 100 and something, I believe. Protect on the Flygon Earthquake. Both Pokemon gonna get some chip healing back here. And Swampert got itself out of range of Earthquake there. Tar comes out. And on the Swampert, Protect goes for the Crunch. A sub would have been nice there, you'd think. Jolteon comes out on the Crunch. So Frogsella just doing what they can to get some more HP on the Swampert. But this is looking as done as it could be. Sub on the Surf. Gives Swampert a bit more opportunity to get some HP back. Lives the Crunch, but the drop is not nice. Gets the Surf off. Oh, and there was a Gengar in the back after all. Well, there you go. And just the Pokemon you want to have in that situation there. So, Flanky takes game 1. It was a very good game, and let's move on to game 2. All right, here we are. Game 2, Flanky up 1-0 in this best of 3 round 1 Swiss. Flanky bringing Superman in game 1. Let's see how game 2 goes. I brought the speed of the game down to slow, so maybe I can keep up a bit better. So let's see how this goes. Okay, Blaziken lead. Another interesting lead by Flanky. Takes the Intimidate from the Salamence. And Frogsella has a Machamp. And he's got a Lunatone! And a Venusaur! Everyone's just switching out and showing off their monsters. Bulk up by the Machamp. And Sleep Powder from the Venusaur. Very interesting. Missed the Leech Seed, that's unfortunate. And Machamp wakes up right away. Gets off the Body Slam. No para. There you go. Sleep Powders. Let's see if the Machamp can stay asleep a bit longer this time. Hopefully I remember to edit that out. I sped things up again because that was a little tough. Leech Seed on the Machamp. And a Razor Leaf. Sorry, I was assuming that was Leaf Storm, but no, it was... Or Leaf Storm's not even a thing in this generation, is it? I don't know. Okay, so, yeah, Machamp's still asleep. And Venusaur's recovering all this HP. I guess it's that full HP. Salamence comes out, misses the Razor Leaf. Not that that was going to do anything anyways. Lunatone comes out to take the Flamethrower. Decent check into Salamence, I must say. Could switch things up with a Rock move here. No, they go for the Calm Mind. Okay, I can't really say I know what Lunatone does and how it fares against a Blissey. It probably has Explosion, so that's something to watch out for, though. Baton Pass, Calm Mind, Explosion would be a little bit weird. Blaziken comes out with the boosts. Salamence comes back out, but this is looking to be a special Blaziken, or maybe mixed. Gotta think it's mixed, because fighting is always... I shouldn't say always, but fighting's always... It's a good thing to have. I said always twice there, it doesn't matter. Thunder Punch from the Blaziken, Para on the Milo, but gets off the recover still, and Marvel Scale is activated, but you get to crit anyways. Not that Marvel Scale affects things on the special side anyways, but doing lots of damage to the Moltres here. Moltres gets off the Roar, and then gets a big Flamethrower off on the Jirachi, which just wants to finish it off with a Psychic. Claydol comes out, and switch back into Lunatone. Lunatone, decent switch into Claydol too, you gotta think. That Levitate ability. Going for the Calm Mind again here. Oh, Shadow Ball's doing some decent damage and gets the drop. Probably gonna Baton Pass here. Nope, goes for the Ice Beam. Okay, does over half. And Shadow Ball and Toxic will take out the Lunatone, though it put in some work. Kingdra comes out. What a team, Flanky. And it switches into Venusaur to take the Boom from the Claydol. Blaziken's back out again on a sleeping Machamp. Frogsella probably just thinking, try to wake up this Machamp, but they do after taking a Fire Blast. Goes for the Body Slam again. What is this battle? Gets the Slack Berry and takes it out with a Thunder Punch. Mens comes out, but Blaziken's outspeeding the Mens. Fire Blast gets there because it's in Blaze range now. And that just leaves Blissey, but misses a big Sky Uppercut and takes a Seismic Toss. Blissey could still get this done. Jirachi comes out, Calm Minds. This Blissey just spamming Seismic Toss from here. I wonder if Flanky's Jirachi has Wish. Unlikely, because I just went for the Psychic there. And Water Pulse. Okay, so this must have been some kind of rain thing with the Kingdra too, right? Kingdra comes back out. Just throwing the whole kitchen table at this Blissey here, doing nothing. The table, the microwave, everything, but Blissey's just gonna get the Toxic off, and Seismic Toss gonna soft-boiled here on this next turn, you gotta think. Raikou comes out on the soft-boiled, or the Wish, I should say. So this Blissey doesn't have Aroma. So it's revealed its whole set already. No, won't have a Aroma. Takes a Thunder after setting up the rain there. Or the rain's been up for a while. I missed that. Thunder. Seismic Toss. Okay, and yeah, it looks like Blissey's gonna stall this out. You gotta think the Wish is coming here. Nope. Goes for the toss to break the sub. Raikou does like to sub. Going for the Thunder. No Para, though. No luck with that Para. Wish this to be coming this next turn from Frogsella. Soft Boil. Okay, there you go. There's the last move. Wish Soft Boiled. The double recovery coming in handy in this battle. So you don't have to risk taking a crit when you go for the Wish. So there you go. And then yeah, this Kingdra is, I mean, all you gotta do for Frogsella is just spam Soft Boiled, right? Or I guess you can go for the toss. I mean, you can click anything at this point. I think it's just Dino Toxic, so Blissey bringing it back, you know? I don't really want to say that was like a huge I mean, it all went down the toilet with that miss Sky Uppercut from the Blaziken. And, you know, when Flanky still had 4 Pokemon remaining, I mean, they were all special attackers, right? Especially with that Jirachi set revealed, so... revealed to be a special Jirachi, so... yeah, Frogsella taking game 2. That was quite the match. Really showcasing what Blissey can do. Such a good Pokemon. Such a good Cleric as well. And we are going to a game 3. Here we go, gamers. Game 3. Flanky versus Frogsella. Swiss round 1. Here we go. We've seen some very interesting Pokemon here. Especially from Flanky in that last battle. The very unique team didn't really pan out in game 2. Frogsella bringing him a champ. I've been seeing a champ around lately. I can't say it's too weird. It's definitely on the weird side, but it's not the weirdest thing I've seen. Lunatone might be, but who knows? Maybe we'll see something even crazier. You got to think in this battle, both players are going to bring some more traditional teams here, because this is this is game 3 and a best of 3. So let's see how it goes. Cloyster against Medicham. Cloyster gonna want to get out of there. No, just blows up on the Focus Punch. Okay. So no spikes from Flanky unless he's got something else in the back. Arrow, not digging the Metagross, switches out while it goes for the Agility. It brings in the Gengar on the Earthquake. Cool. Flanky gonna have to do some maneuvering around this fast Metagross here. Suicune's the kind of Pokemon you want to have in this situation for sure. Spamming the Meteor Mash, fishing for a boost, doesn't get it. Surf doing just under half from the Suicune. Switches into Magneton. Okay, probably just chucking the Magneton thinking he doesn't have a Scarm. And Flanky's whole team revealed no Scarm. Switches in on the T-Bolt for the Volt Absorb there. Snorlax takes the T-Bolt, no Para. And Metagross comes back out on the Snorlax to take the Body Slam. No Para there either. And the Meteor Mash doing under half. Gets the boost though and takes an Earthquake. So this next Meteor Mash will take it out. And oh no, it does not. Sorry. But they get the boost again as the Snorlax just blows up and we have a double down here. Both players with 4 Pokemon left. Arrow on the Metagross, just gonna... no, doesn't take it out with the Earthquake. Wow. And Metagross just goes for the Meteor Mash. No boost. But man, it's too bad you can't have that Arrow round late game here. Surfs to take it out. It's been a really fast-paced game. Only 14 turns in here. Jolteon comes out on the Mag. And then takes out the Mag with a T-Bolt of its own. Salamence comes out here. Probably not HP Ice. They switch Gengar in. There's the Ice move. Wow, Frogsella better have a good last. It's a Suicune, that's a good last. But Gengar has Snatch. And steals the boost. Crazy. crazy team. Crazy set. I've heard about Snatch Gengar, but it's crazy seeing in action. Gets the Thunder, gets the Para, and this looks done. It's got lands it, and knocks it out. What an insane Game 3 from Flanky to snatch a Gengar, exactly what you want to have against that Suicune last. Wow, that last battle just came and went. That was quite the battle. Really creative teams from Flanky here. I gotta say, the Game 2 team, the Lunatone, that was a pretty wild one, but I do like me some Raikou. That was a pretty crazy team, but I think he had just the right amount of crazy in Game 3 there. But yeah, really good set and well played by both players. And yeah, hopefully I can cover some more Revival 3 on the YouTube channel here. And yeah, this is McFlurry signing out. Thanks for watching. Peace.